Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. We begin our recitation from Gaudi Ki Var, Mahalla Chotha, composition of the fourth Nanak in Rag Gaudi, and the genre is a Var. And here's the recitation. Gaudi Ki Var, Mahalla Chotha, Ik Oankar Satgur Prasad, Slok Mahalla Chotha. Satgur Purakh Daial hai, जिसनू समत सब कोय, एक दृष्ट कर देखदा, मन भावनी ते सिद्ध होए। सतगुर विच अमृत है, हरि उत्तम हर पद सोए। नानक कृपा ते हर ध्याईऐ, गुरमुख पावै कोय। महला चौथा। हउमੈ माया सब भिख है, नित जग टोटा संसार। लाहा हर धन खटिया, गुरमुख शब्द विचार। हउमੈ मैल बिख उतरै, हर अमृत हर उरधार। सब कारज तिनके सिद्ध, हर जिन गुरमुख कृपा धार। नानक जो धूर मिले से मिल रहे, नानक जो धुर मिले से मिल रहे। हर मेले सिरजनहार। पौड़ी। तू सच्चा साहिब सच है, सच सच्चा गोसाई। तुधनों सब ध्याइंदी, सब लगे तेरी पाई। तेरी सिफत सुआलियो स्वरूप है, जिनकी तीत सुभार लंघाई। गुरमुखां नो फल पाइंदा, सच नाम समाई। वड्डे मेरे साहिबा, वड्डी तेरी वड्याई. So it has three portions to it, and of course starts with Ik Oankar Satgur Prasad, which is the declaration of oneness, and the oneness that is known through the revelation of the Satgur Prasad. And then the Salok. The Salok begins with the Satgur. Satgur Purakh Daial hai. So here, the Satgur is the Purakh, the cosmic being. In other words, there is an entanglement here. There is a relationship. At the end of the day, there is no difference. So Satgur Purakh Daial hai. It is merciful. Jisnu samat sab koy. Samat, even-handedness, even-mindedness. What is being said here is that in its presence, we are all equal. That it looks at us with the same impartial eye. Ek drisht kar dekhda. Man pavani te siddh hoye. Siddh hoye, it manifests itself, or it discloses itself, if you will, in proportion to the mind's desire, pavani, feeling. It's a matter of feeling. So depending on the intensity of the feeling, the disclosure, the self-disclosure, is proportionate to it. Satgur vich amrit hai, har uttam har pad soe. In the Satgur lies the knowledge of the self. Amrit. Amrit is the knowledge of the self. Wisdom. So the Satgur is indeed wisdom. And by virtue of which, the Satgur's status is the same as the Har self. Har uttam har pad soe. There's really no difference. The difference is conceptual in our minds, if you will. Nanak kirpa te har ਧਿਆਈਐ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਪਾਵੈ ਕੋਇ. Again, it is a matter of grace to achieve union with the self. And then Mahalla Chotha, the passage in the middle. where the Guru speaks about the current state of affairs in the world. He says, Haume Maya sab bhekh hai, bhekh, poison, toxic, nit jagatota sansar. So the ego, Haume, Maya, that's the environment that it operates in, are toxic. Together, they sabotage the world. Nit jag tota sansar. The world falls short because of this poison. But this poison of the ego can be neutralized by self-knowledge. Haume mail bikh uttare, hare amrita har urdhar. So there is a way to rid oneself of this toxic byproduct called the ego. How is it done? Gurmukh sabad vichar, laha har than khateya. Those who listen to the instruction of the Gur Enlightener will profit from self-knowledge. And so Nanak says, be guided by self-knowledge. And one that is guided by self-knowledge will accomplish one's goals. Sab karaj tinke siddh hain. Karaj siddh hain. Perfection is attained, if you will, because that is the courage that we have. Jin Gurmukh Kirpadar, those who are motivated, those who are guided by self-knowledge. Jo tur mile se mil rahe. Tur is from the very beginning. Those who are motivated, they can accomplish the goal through the grace of the self. And then in the last section, which is the pauri, the ladder, the stanza, it is really a eulogy to the self. But it says, you are the true master of the entire universe. Tu sacha sahib sacha hai. Sacha sacha Gosai, you're the sovereign. We are your creation. And we attempt to visualize you. We are always trying to imagine you. Tudno sabbe inde. And we are always seeking to submit to your power. Sab lagge tere pai. But you see, how do we imagine or how do we visualize the self? And the Guru tells us how to. He says, Teri sift swalyo saroop hai. Your form is actually composed of your qualities. So by cultivating your qualities, one crosses over the ego and becomes like you. Jin kiti tis par langai. So Gur-guided Gurmukhs are rewarded. They find repose in self-knowledge. Guru Mukhano phal painda, such a naam samai. And great is the glory of the Master. So what we are discovering here is that Satgur, Har, Purakh are somewhat overlapping terms in Gurbani, all pointing to a sort of continuum that we call the self, which is the essence of Eko-Onkar in us, and this constitutes body, mind, and spirit. And the Satgur signifies the wisdom principle, which is essentially woven into the texture of the universe and is embodied in various ways. As a person, as a text, and it is this wisdom that we need in order to overcome the toxicity of the ego, the blinding nature of the ego. So seek that wisdom. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.